Among the many forms of poetry that have flourished across the world, haiku stands out for its elegance, brevity, and depth. Originating from Japan, haiku captures fleeting moments, emotions, and insights into nature and life in just a few syllables. It is often regarded as the ultimate form of poetic simplicity, an art that says more with less. Despite its compact structure, a well-written haiku resonates deeply with readers, revealing layers of meaning beneath its surface calm. Haiku is a traditional Japanese poetic form consisting of 3 lines and 17 syllables in a 5 to 7 5-syllable pattern. Unlike Western poetry that may emphasize rhyme and narrative, haiku is built on imagery, mood, and observation, often focusing on nature, seasons, or a moment of awareness, called Satori. It is more about suggestion than explanation. A typical haiku includes Kigo, Gu, a seasonal word or reference, Kireji, Chirezi, a cutting word or punctuation that provides a pause or contrast. The classical Japanese haiku adheres to a strict format. Line 1, 5 syllables. Line 2, 7 syllables. Line 3, 5 syllables. While this format is maintained in Japanese, English-language haiku has sometimes deviated from this rule due to linguistic differences. However, most poets still aim to preserve the spirit of brevity and clarity. Example by Matsuo Bashō. An old, silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash. Silence again. This haiku observes a simple event, but it evokes a deep sense of stillness, surprise, and reflection. Historical development of haiku. Origins in Renga and Hokku haiku evolved from an older collaborative form of poetry called Renga, where poets would write alternating stanzas. The opening stanza, known as Hokku, set the scene and tone for the poem. Eventually, Hokku became independent and evolved into haiku, especially under the influence of Matsuo Bashō, 1644–1694. The age of Bashō elevated haiku into a high literary art by combining the Zen philosophy of mindfulness and simplicity with deep observation of nature. He made the form spiritual, reflective, and philosophical. Yosa Buson and Kobayashi Issa. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Buson brought visual beauty and painterly qualities to haiku, while Issa added humanism and compassion for common people and animals. Masaoka Shiki and modernization. In the late 19th century, Masaoka Shiki modernized haiku, giving it the name we use today and moving away from strict traditionalism. He encouraged realism and personal experience. Haiku in the West. Haiku entered Western literary consciousness in the early 20th century, influencing poets like Ezra Pound, Allen Ginsberg, and the Imagists. Today, haiku is written in many languages, adapting to diverse cultures while maintaining its minimalist ethos. Matsuo Bashō, The Old Pond. A frog jumps in, the sound of water. Kobayashi Issa, O snail climb Mount Fuji, but slowly, slowly. Masaoka Shiki. After the storm, the moon's brightness on all the leaves. These examples reveal the gentle tone, quiet observation, and compact beauty that define haiku. Prose 1. Simplicity and accessibility. Haiku is easy to learn and write, making it accessible for beginners and students. Prose 2. Mindfulness and presence. Writing haiku encourages observation, patience, and connection with nature or the present moment. Prose 3. Brevity with depth. In just 3 lines, haiku can capture complex emotions or profound truths. Prose 4. Cross-cultural adaptability. Haiku has traveled beyond Japan, finding new life in many cultures and languages. Cons. 1. Limitations of form. The strict syllable count and brevity can be creatively restrictive. 2. Loss in translation. The nuances of Japanese language, especially Kireji and seasonal references, often get lost in translation. 3. Misuse and oversimplification. In the West, haiku is sometimes reduced to any 5-7-5 poem, losing the depth and discipline of the original art. 4. Cultural context. Without understanding the Japanese context, such as Zen Buddhism and seasonal cycles, some haiku may feel shallow to non-native readers. Haiku represents the art of simplicity, where a few words can open the doors to vast emotional landscapes and spiritual reflections. Rooted in nature and momentary experience, haiku teaches us to observe the world with patience and reverence. Despite its compact form, it holds immense power to touch hearts, transcend boundaries, and communicate the inexpressible. As Bashō said, "Do not seek to follow in the footsteps of the wise. Seek what they sought." In haiku, we do just that, seeking stillness, clarity, and beauty in the most fleeting of moments.